Hey guys, so I wanted to show you part of my EDC, and that is my favorite and most used knife, and that is the CRKT M16-01KS. It's a relatively small knife at about 2.8 ounces and a 2.5-inch blade, so it's far from the largest blade that I've got. But I love this blade a lot for a number of reasons. One, it's quite inexpensive, so it means I really don't mind putting it through its paces, like doing things that might be less appropriate for a more expensive knife. It has a good belly because it's relatively affordable. I don't mind sharpening it crudely using like one of these Kitchen IQ sharpeners. So it's always sharp for me because I run it through that. I don't have to worry about it being a delicate knife in the same way that, like, say, the Kershaw Leek, which is a very comparable knife, but it's got a very sort of delicate point up here, and it's a much better knife, but at the same time I kind of have to baby it. I like the curve of the blade, so it's got a lot more of a curve, so there's more working area on this curve here to be able to cut things, while on the Leek it's mostly flat, so it can be very difficult to actually get the blade to work on a point, and you end up like doing a lot of the work right at the tip and right at the needle point. And I find the needle point is just a little bit obnoxious. That being said, the Kershaw Leek is about 2.54 ounces, so it is slightly lighter, especially in the aluminum scaled version. Once you get to the frame lock version, it ends up being pretty similar to this. I feel that this has a very strong section here in terms of like preventing you from sliding forward, jimping on top, and then a hook at the base, so it's very, very easy to hold even though it's a smaller knife. So it's very versatile, and you can probably tell by all the wear on the corners that it's easily my most used knife. It's sort of patining quite well. The other option that you could go for, first of all, there's a lot of options within the M16 line. This one, the 01KS, the only one I would like because it's not the auto locks thing. It's got a frame lock, which I much prefer. I don't really know why you'd want the auto locks. And it's got a non-serrated blade, so this is much easier to keep sharp. The other alternative, I won't go into it here, it's really just a video about the M16-01KS, is the 03KS, also frame lock, but significantly larger. So I think this one has a 3-inch blade, and it's just a much bigger knife, and it's also significantly heavier at 3.66 ounces. So you're adding almost a full ounce on top to be able to hold this. And I'm not really sure there's much call for this. So if I'm eating a steak or something like that, yeah, this one is a better knife. But for every day, I'm very happy with the M16-01KS. Anyway, let me know what you think. What's your everyday knife? And I don't just mean your nicest knife, which is the one that you want to cut boxes with and do all sorts of things with every day. All right, till next time, see you later.